I invite you to find your comfiest clothes, any props, pillows, blankets, anything that you want to bring along to this class. We're going to start out on our bellies, coming down to the mat, legs, feet as close together as possible, stretching your arms out in front, palms connecting, and bringing your third eye down to the mat between your elbows. Crocodile pose. Just beginning to connect in with your breath. Setting an intention for this time you've taken for yourself to just allow anything that comes up without any judgment or fear. Just allowing and surrendering any emotions to move through you, any sensations in the body. Feeling your breath fill your belly, and then your chest, your heart, opening up your ribs, pressing into the mat, into the earth beneath you. And as you exhale, just falling into the spaciousness that you're creating with each breath. Feeling the support of Mother Earth beneath you. Activating that connection between Mother Earth and your third eye. Envisioning a beam of indigo light traveling from the very core of the earth right up to the middle of your forehead, illuminating a bright gem. Activating your connection to your inner wisdom, to your guides. Stretching your left arm out to the side like a T. Bring your right palm to the mat and use this pressure to roll over onto your left side. The nice shoulder stretch. Continuing to breathe in and out. You might bend into that top leg and bring it back behind you, only if that feels good. Rolling over to the other side. Right arm comes out like a T, and using the left palm to roll over onto the side and stretch through that right shoulder. We carry a lot of stress and tension in our shoulders and our upper body. So just allow this to release any tension or muscles that might be holding. Just ask them, invite them to let go. Invitation for baby cobra here. Lifting the heart up off of the earth, imagining a green laser beam shooting out through the front and the back of your heart. And bringing it back down, surrendering to the mat before coming back to all fours. Then spreading the knees out to the edges of your mat, big toes to touch. Sending the hips back for an extended child's pose. Once again, feeling that connection to Mother Earth through our third eye. You may walk the elbows out and bring the palms together and bring them back towards the back of your head. This connection of the palms connecting the two thumbs. This helps to regulate our vagus nerve, which is connected to our cortisol levels and our stress. So if you've been feeling a lot of stress lately, simply bringing your palms together, Anjali Mudra at the heart, can really make a huge difference. And when you're ready, inhaling back up to all fours with the elbows still to the mat. Walk the knees back a little bit. Transition into a puppy dog pose. Once again, bringing that third eye down to the mat. A nice stretch through the back, a long line of energy from the base of your spine out through the crown of your head. Imagine any emotions that you've been dealing with just washing down your back like a waterfall. And then transitioning forward into a Sphinx pose, bringing your belly back down to the earth, elbows still underneath the shoulders, palms to the mat, heart open. Taking deep breaths in and out. Stretching through the back, opening through the heart. And just being very kind and compassionate to ourselves, as opening the heart can feel very vulnerable. And then just coming down to the mat, making a pillow with your hands for your head. Bend the knees and start to windshield wiper back and forth a few times, stretching through the low back. When you're ready, bring the tops of the feet to the mat, and I just want you to start kicking them up and down as fast, as hard as you can, just letting go of any stagnant energy in your body for as long as you want, and then just take a pause and rest in the stillness. I invite you to reach your arms out in front, lift your legs off of the earth for Superman pose, and then I just want you to clench everything as hard as you can. Clench your fists, curl your toes, crunch your face, activate every muscle in your body, really tense everything, and then just let everything go and surrender into the mat. Feel the release of all of those muscles. One more time, lift off of the mat, really clench everything, squeeze, and release. Exhale. Rest in the spaciousness, create that pillow for your hands. Maybe you windshield wiper the legs back and forth a few more times. And coming up into a tabletop pose and then transitioning to a seat, however you'd like to get there. We're going to meet in a cross-legged seat into some seated cat-cow flows. Bending into the spine, curling the back, inhaling to open the heart. Exhaling, curling the spine. Inhaling, opening the heart. And this might bring up a lot of emotion. There's a lot of vulnerability here. Opening your heart. You may start to move in a circular motion, one way and then the other, activating the Kundalini energy that lives in the base of your spine. You can imagine this coiled snake wrapping around your spine, activating each one of your chakras. I do a couple of neck rolls here, anything that feels good to you in this moment. moving from the tip of the nose. And imagine that you are drawing a big dinner plate in the air in front of you. One way and then the other. Taking a moment here to root into the earth, tenting the fingertips on the mat. Imagining roots of light traveling up from the earth, from the magma, the bedrock, through the roots of the trees, directly into your fingertips. Spreading these rivers of light through your entire body. Igniting each cell, raising your vibration. Here my kitty Rupert comes to visit me. So if you've got a Rupert at home or anything you can use as a surrogate, like a pillow, a blanket, or even just bringing in the light, the essence of the person or the thing that you are grieving, just bringing it into this moment, just holding it for a moment, just letting emotion flow. Bringing the arms up overhead. Bring the palms together. Pinky and thumbs remain touching, and the other 3 fingers in the middle on each hand can open up like a lotus flower. And hold this above our heads, calling on Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. Abundance of love and light and healing. Exhale to bring the palms back down to the earth, tenting the fingertips once again. That Gaya Mudra. Maybe looking to one side and then the other, stretching through the neck. Inhaling to lift the arms up overhead and twist to the side. Either side is okay. Bringing one palm to the opposite knee and the other palm back behind you. Maybe gazing over that opposite shoulder. Inhaling to rise, switching to the other side. Twisting over the opposite knee, wringing out the spine, any tense or dense energies that could be stuck there. Bringing the legs out wide, just as wide as feels comfortable. Going to walk the palms out in front, just as much as you start to feel a stretch. Doesn't have to look like anything in particular. You don't have to hit a certain idea of the pose. Just letting yourself surrender and breathe in the stretch. Walking the palms back. Bring your 2 feet into touch. For butterfly pose, opening the hips. We can store a lot of emotion there. So again, just be compassionate, be kind to yourself. Let anything that comes up be without judgment. Maybe you fold forward here for a moment. Bending into the elbows and folding over your toes. We'll stay here for a few breaths. So I invite you, if you have a block or anything else that you could use as a bolster, you might want to place it under your forehead. Again, activating this third eye connection, resting your head on the block or the prop. Just allowing your body to adjust to this pose, for the hips to open, to let the emotion flow, any stagnant energy in the pelvis, opening up and transforming. Stretching through the back. Just allowing yourself this moment of surrender, of regulating your nervous system. Whenever you're ready, rolling up so the shoulders are back above the hips. Going to take that block or bolster, and if you have another block, we're going to line them up vertically on your mat so that they line up with your spine, transitioning into fish pose. This is another big heart opener, so if this feels too much for you in this moment, you can absolutely make this your own practice. You can stay in a seated meditation, child's pose, whatever feels right for you in this moment. If you are choosing fish pose, you do want to line up that block in the middle of your back and another one underneath your head for comfort is what I would prefer. You can also use a rolled up towel or blanket and just line that up along your spine as well. Just letting the shoulders fall open. Starting to relax the rest of the body. Relaxing the face, the jaw. And even if your eyes are closed, maybe you can try softening them. The core isn't engaged. The muscles of the legs are soft. The feet splay out to either side. I invite you to imagine in your heart space there are shoots of green ivy, bright, iridescent, translucent green. And these vines are thriving and growing and filling your entire heart space. And they're growing and reaching towards the sun. And they continue to grow and expand with this luminous light until they cover your entire body. And they act as this kind of armor, this leafy armor that's grown straight from the heart, protecting you with love, blanketing you with safety and protection from the highest place of love. You can hear the sound of raindrops dappling on the leaves all over your body. You feel the calm within the storm. protected and shrouded by these leaves. Allow any thoughts or feelings to come in and witness them from your highest self, your loving witness. Processing the emotions so that they don't get stuck in the body. Asking for guidance, for answers, for messages from our guides, from our loved ones, calling upon legions of angels to show us what we need to know. Asking for only messages of love and light to come through. So we are divinely protected by this shroud of love created by these leaves straight from our heart. Any messages that are not of the highest vibration will not come through. Allow yourself to rest in this posture for as long as you'd like. I thank you for joining me, and I hope that this has helped someone out there as it's helped me. Namaste.